Yeah, am I audible? Again, the
Yeah,
same
sir.
problem.
No, sir.
Okay. Let's do new exercise. Let's start at 5.4. Okay. Here the question is differentiate the following with respect to extent. We can differentiate given problems with respect to x, right? Yesterday we discussed about like differentiation of inverse trigonometric function. Today we are going to differentiate. I think totally 10 questions are there in exercise 5.4. Okay. What is first question? The first question is differentiate the function. I am taking given function as f of x. F of x, this is equal to e power x by sin x. Right. This is a given function. Listen here. It is very easy exercise again. So if observe that given function not in standard form. Standard form means, for example, sin x. We can easily write sin x derivative directly. What is the sin x derivative? Sin d by dx of sin x is cos x. Right? Cos x is minus sin x. So you can take the tan x. All are called standard functions. But this function is not in standard form. We cannot write directly the derivative of e power x by sin x. We cannot write like e power x derivative e power x sin x derivative cos x like that, which is not a standard function, right? So that we can apply quotient formula. This is in the form of u by v. U by v. Already we know that the d by dx of u by v formula is already studied. That this is equal to v du by dx and minus u dv by dx by v square. Okay. Clearly here u is e power x and v is sin x. Right? Okay. U is equal to e power x and v is equal to sin x. Then u is equal to e power x. What is du by dx? The derivative of e power x with respect to x, e power x. And v is sin x. Sin x. What is dv by dx? dv by dx is sin x derivative is cos. Like that you can write now. Let us take this is equation 1. Differentiate equation 1 with respect to x. With respect to x. Then left side is df by dx. That is equal to right side. Okay, now v. What is v? Sin x. Sin x du by dx. What is du by dx? E power x minus u. What is u? E power x. And dv by dx. dv by dx is cos x by v square. V square. V value is sin x whole square. What is common here? If you want, you can take common e power x into sin x minus cos x by sin x whole square. That's it. This is all. Okay, first observe that whether given function which is in standard form or not. I said already standard formula. Okay, this is not in standard form, so that this is in quotient form. So the differentiation of quotient formula is u by v, u dash, u, v dash. U dash value du by dx, v dash value dv by dx. Just take this formula and substitute all values. That's it. Then let's go for second question. Then try next one. What is the answer of second question? Second question clearly See here, for example, here, when sine 0, x value is 0, what will happen? The derivative, what is df by dx value? X is equal to 0, sine 0, 0, something by 0. Okay, something by means e power 0, 1, sine 0, 0,
Infinity.
infinity. So, again, whenever you get the answer is infinity, it's not a derivative. So derivative value is finite, continuity is finite, always we should get finite value. So that what is x? We can write the domain also. X should not equal to n pi and belongs to z. We can write like this because first n is equal to 0, integer x value 0. Substitute n is equal to 1, x value 5. What is sin 180? Again 0. N is equal to 2, 2 pi, 360, sin 360, 0. Like that you can write x value also. Comma x should not equal to n pi n belongs to z. Let's see the second question. Second question is question number 2. The given function f value is e power sine inverse x. Sine inverse x. Okay, again, is this in standard form? Is there any direct formula of e power sine inverse x? No. E power x is standard form. Standard function, e power x derivative is e power x. But we cannot write direct formula for. Actually, if it is objective bit, what is the derivative? E power x is e power x. First e derivative completed. Next time, sine inverse x is 1 minus. This is the answer for objective. Okay, e power x is e power x. Sine inverse x derivative again 1 by root over 1 minus x. This is the answer. Okay, so objective you can write like this. Then now here solution how to write? Let f of x is equal to given function which is in not standard form, like you can write given function. Okay, is not a standard differentiation. Okay, so here we can apply what we can apply. We can apply the chain rule again. So standard differentiation, I said just sin x derivative cos x like that. Okay. Now we can apply chain rule. Already we done many problems with chain rule. So different. Apply chain rule means first we can differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Left side is df by dx. Right side is d by dx of e power sine inverse x. Since we know that d by dx of e power x is e power x, like that you can write formula. So e power sine inverse x is e power sine inverse x into, by chain rule is again d by dx of sine inverse x. E derivative completed. Now we can differentiate sine inverse. Already it is a standard function. Already given the derivative of sine inverse x 1 by root over 1 minus x. That's it. Okay, here what is x value? When x value is 1, again this value becomes 0. So that x should not equal to 1. Otherwise, mod x should less than 1. Here x should be less than 1, not greater than. If it is, for example, x is equal to 2, you can take. What will happen here? 1 minus 2 square. Nothing but root over minus 3. This is again imaginary value. Imagine does not belong to real number. So that x must be, what is the meaning of mod x less than 1? Minus 1 less than x less than 1. So x value should lie between minus 1 to 1. You can take any value between minus 1 to 1. The derivative will be exist. With df by dx is exist. So that here x should be less than 1, modulus x. Or we can write like this. Or else we can write in 3 ways. Either you can write mod x less than 1, or minus 1 less than x less than 1, or x belongs to open interval minus 1 comma 1. Okay, all this give same meaning, right? Okay, this is the answer. Next question. You can try next question. What is the question they given? Try to complete all question within 20 minutes within first session because all questions are very easy. I hope so. Yeah. Third question is I am taking let f of x is equal to e power x cube. Again, is it a standard differentiation? Is there a direct formula of e power x cube? No. Actually, if it is objective, what is the answer? E power, first is differentiation of e. E is e power x is e power x. Again, x cube is 3x. That is the answer. That is the answer. Okay. Right now, let's also apply the chain rule. Differentiate with respect to x by chain rule by applying chain rule. Okay, now df by dx is equal to d by dx of e power x cube. Since again write this formula, this is equal to e power x cube into again the derivative of x cube. That's equal to e power x cube. X cube derivative is 3x square. Since again write formula d by dx of x power n. This is in the form of x power n. The formula is n into x power n minus 1. So finally the answer is 3x square into e power x cube. 3x square into e power x cube. Like that you need to write the step. Next. Right. Again, fourth question, let us say, I want to take y value. You can take f of x or y because y is equal to always f of x. I want to take y is equal to sine of tan inverse e power minus x. Right? Let's see here. Is it a standard differentiation? Is there a formula directly? No. So if it is objective bit, what is the answer here? Dy by dx is equal to sin x. Right, first differentiation of sine, next differentiation of tan inverse, next differentiation of e power minus x. Let's see here. 4 derivatives are there: sine, tan inverse, e power, and minus x derivative. We can differentiate 4 times. Let's see one by one. First sine derivative is cos of tan inverse e power minus x. Okay, sine completed. Next tan inverse. Tan inverse is 1 by 1 plus x square. 1 by 1 plus x square. What is x value? E power minus x whole square into tan inverse completed. E power minus x is e power minus x. Again the minus x derivative is minus. Sine derivative is cos of this value. Then tan inverse is 1 by 1 plus this value is x. Let us consider this is x value, x square. Then e power minus x derivative is e power minus x. Again power, e power minus x derivative, minus x derivative is minus 1. This is the answer. Then how to apply chain rule? Same, apply the chain rule here. Differentiate with respect to x by applying chain rule. Already we done, indirectly we got the solution here. This is the solution. Let's see here, dy by dx is equal to d by dx of, you can write total function value, then sine of tan inverse e power minus x. Okay, then sine becomes cos of tan inverse e power minus x into d by dx of tan inverse e power minus x. Okay. If anyone, I think almost everyone completed this. If you completed this, you can go for next question. If you complete that, you can go for, try to complete all the questions. Okay. Try to complete all the questions. Let's then go for next exercise. Okay, don't wait. Again, let's see. What is the next step here? Cos of tan inverse of e power minus x into this tan inverse. First, tan inverse derivative is tan inverse derivative is 1 by 1 plus e power minus x whole square into d by dx of e power minus x. Again, C of tan inverse of like this 1 by 1 plus e power minus x whole square can be written as minus 2x into e power minus x to e power minus x into again d by dx of minus x. Finally, you can write that answer. So, this minus x derivative is minus 1 minus of cos of tan inverse e power minus x by 1 plus e power minus 2x into e power minus x. This is all. Anyone having any doubt, you can ask. Any doubts in this question? If you don't have any doubts, let's go for next question. Okay, whenever you want to differentiate, you can start with left side. Sine tan inverse e power minus x minus. So like that, differentiation is very easy. Only continuity is taken more time. The next, anyone got that the next value y is equal to like log cos e power x. Can anyone tell what is dy by dx? I mean y dash nothing but derivative of y with respect to x. First differentiate log, next cos, next e power x. Three functions are there. Okay, what is the derivative of log x? Since we know that d by dx of log x is 1 by x. Here base is not given, so that base is e only always. Whenever base is not given, that is always e. So that log x derivative 1 by x. Okay, here the answer is log x derivative is 1 by cos e power x. Then log completed. Next cos derivative is sin e power x. Next e power x derivative is e power x. This is the answer. Log derivative is, this is x. Whenever we can differentiate log, let us consider this total value as x. Log x derivative 1 by x. Next cos x derivative, whenever you can differentiate cos, let us consider this x, cos x. Cos x is sin x. Then e power x derivative e power. This is the answer.
So minus.
Where is minus?
So derivative of cos is minus sin.
Minus sin x.
Sorry. Here minus. So you should write here minus. Will you write the steps here? You can write a step by step. You can do at home. Let's do for next question. Sixth one will do. This fifth one you can do at home. Let's do for sixth question. Sixth question again easy. Let us take the given function as y, e power x square, e power x cube, so on up to 4 e power x power 5, up to x power 5. Now, what is the answer directly? Direct answer is e power x is e power x. Okay, e power x is 5. This is standard differentiation, but not standard. Remaining 4 functions are not standard differentiation. First, derivative of e, then x squared. Next, derivative of e, next x cube derivative. Derivative of e, like derivative of e is same, e power x squared. Again, this x squared derivative 2x. E power x cube is e power x cube. X cube derivative is 3x square. E power x power 4 e power x, that x power 4 is 4x cube. And e power x power 5 is e power x power 5. Yes, 5x power 4. This is the answer for given function. This is the derivative. Okay. First e power x is e power x. Again x square is. So how to write? Let us take this is equation 1. Differentiate equation 1 with respect to x on both sides by applying So actually I lost the meeting because of at 8:46, because if new person will enter, video is tracking. It happened other classes even in this class. So try to join the meeting exactly at 8, between 8:30 to 8:40, within that 10 minutes. Okay, let's go for next question. I hope so you understood this. Like you can write how to write this. Dy by dx is equal to d by dx of, you can write total function, then write separate d by dx of e power x plus d by dx of e power x square, so on, plus d by dx of e power x power 5. Like that. After writing, after applying the differentiation separate, then derivative of e power x is e power x. But here differentiation of e power x square is e power x square into d by dx of x square plus so on. No, don't write like plus so on. You should write d by dx for each and every function. Myself I am writing here e power x power 5 is e power
Sir,
x
but
power
in
5.
question itself they have given so on only, no sir?
No, they given like that, but you should write all the function values. So on is it having an infinite value? No, it is finite. If they give like e power x power 100, for example, so on, if they give up to e power x power 100, that time no need to write, just write so on like that. But just they didn't give these two functions only. You should write all the values. Here only two functions are there between. Right? X power 5. Then last finally we will get the answer e power x square is 2x e power x square, and next x cube is 3x square e power x cube, x power 4 is 4x cube e power x power 4, here x power 5 is 5x power 4 e power x power. Here what formula we applied? Since in exam you should write d by dx of e power x x, and another formula we applied here, x power n x power n minus 1, like that. You should write these two formulas also. Is it clear? So sixth question completed. Let's go for seventh question. Go for seventh question. Seventh question again very easy. Y is equal to e power square root of e power root x. Okay, can anyone say what is the answer for this directly? It is objective question. Y dash is equal to first.
Sir, 1 by 4 into e to the power root x into 1 by root x.
This is
No,
your
sir.
answer.
No, sir. 1 by 4 into, sir, the e power root x will come in numerator, sir. Yeah, sir.
Okay, let's see. Root x derivative, already we know that d by dx of root x is, let's see, 1 by 2 root x. So first root. So 1 by 2 root e power root x. Okay, next we can differentiate this e power root x. E power root x is e power root x. And again derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Right answer. This is the right answer. So here 2 into 2, 4. 4 e power root x. Then this root x, this root can be written as 1 by 2 here e power root x all power 1 by root x. Is it clear? This e power root x all power 1 by 2, take it to numerator. 1 by 4 root x here e power root x all power 1 into e power root x. If I want to take numerator, this 1 by 2 becomes minus 1. Now, bases are same, power should be added. So e power root x whole power 1 minus 1 by 2 by 4 root x. 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. This is the answer. This is in the sense also 1 by 2 nothing but root. Say by 4 root x. The derivative is by 4 root x. This is the answer. Let's see by chain rule. Let's see by chain rule. Before differentiate equation with respect to x on both sides. With respect to x on both sides, then by applying again chain rule, then dy by dx is equal to here right formula, since dy by dx of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So like you can write the formula. So dy by dx is equal to dy by dx of this value e power root 2 e power 30. So this is your 1 by 2 root e power root x, again d by dx of e power root x. 1 by 2 root e power root x. E power root x is root x, again d by dx of root x. Then 1 by 2 e power root x. E power root x, again 1 by 2 root x. You can simplify it. Next you can simplify it. Let's go for next question. See, if you have any doubt, I'm ready to explain. Doubt or don't in your mind, okay? Ask to me, right? Question number 8. Log of log x. Log of log x. X greater than 1. Why x greater than 1? Why x should not equal to 1? Why x should not equal to 0? Why can't we take x is negative value? No, actually, what is the domain of log x? Already we discussed. X domain. X should lie between 0, that is clearly x is greater than 0. Actually, this is the domain x greater than 0. Maybe x is equal to 1 also. But here x greater than 1 they given, right? Actually, this is the domain of log x. But in question they given x greater than 1. For example, actually what is log 1? Log 1 is 0. Substitute here 1. Log 1. Log 1 is 0. Log 0 is undefined.